In this ArcMap 9.1 demonstration, we're going to show how to set the reference scale for a data frame so that when you zoom in and out, the font of your labels the font size will change accordingly so that it's always readable. Right now the reference scale isn't set, and if I was to zoom to the full extent here, you'll see that when it redraws at that new scale, the size of the font of the stand numbers is going to remain the same, and they're going to be way too large for the actual polygons that are there. You'll also notice that my section corners are no longer labels are no longer drawn, and that is because I have set the display scale on them so at this type of scale they would no longer be displayed. So you can see that the land IDs or the stand numbers, the font is way too big. So in order to fix this so this doesn't happen, zoom into a scale where your current font size is correct. So I'll just zoom in here a bit. And just by luck, I happen to zoom into a pretty good scale that matches with my font size. I could possibly go a little bit closer in, and that's not bad, so I'm happy with that. So now really all I'd have to do is right mouse click on the data frame and choose under reference scale to set the reference scale. And now that it's set, if I zoom to the full extent, you'll see that my font size is changing. I mean, it's so small you can barely read it. But alright, so now as I zoom in and out, the font size is always going to change. Another way to set the reference scale is to right mouse click on the data frame and go to properties, and under properties you can choose to set the reference scale by just selecting a number and typing it. Also, if we go back to right mouse clicking on the data frame, you'll see now that under reference scale I can reset the reference scale again. I can clear it so it's no longer there. We're back to how we were when we started. Or we can actually zoom to that reference scale as well. And we're back at the reference scale. So a little trick there so that you can have your fonts adjust as you zoom in and out.